Jarvan
Are you
Santos.
mispronouncing Gavin?
Oh.
It's a soft G.
Nicola from Ballarat, Scott from Michigan, both of those in surnames, so I said where they're from. Maybe they were trying to avoid
Being identified.
whoops. Ronan Williams, Adam Wheeler, and Yusuf, aka me, who we met in Scotland.
That's
Yes.
right, and who suggested many, many great topics.
That's a lot of people suggesting it too.
Yes, well that's how I went through, because I put this up to the vote on Patreon at patreon.com/2pod, and I picked out 3 topics that had been suggested at least half a dozen times. The unicorn just put its head out right at the end.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going to tell the story. I was trying to figure out how to tell the story. I'm going to tell it as, the public would have found out about it.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, potentially stupid question.
Okay?
Is it Unibomber or Unabomber?
It's Unabomber, but I'll explain that soon.
Oh, okay, sorry, yes, cool. Because it just said, it makes sense, university, and I'm like, oh. And you just said uni, and I thought, maybe I'm an idiot, and I've misread it.
But I think I always thought it was Unibomber, but it is Unabomber.
Right.
I'm hearing the same thing. You guys you're taking the
Are you
piss.
hearing the word bomber? That sounds so similar. Bomber.
Both of you to me. You know the teacher in Peanuts?
Oh, yes.
That's both of you.
Gotcha. I mean,
That's the dog. Yeah, that's why it's making that.
Rex.
So, on May the 25th, 1978, a package was found in a parking lot of the University of Illinois in Chicago. It was a pretty
The
normal...
Windy City.
Yes, second city,
Oh.
Windy City.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago, yeah. So that's kind of your own chance. It was a pretty normal looking brown paper wrapped package. On the front it had 10 commemorative Eugene O'Neill stamps. He was a playwright.
Oh, one of the best playwrights of the last century.
Well, there you go.
Why have I never heard of him?
Long Day's Journey into Night. One of the best plays I've ever read.
Well,
I think you won the
Nah, go on, yeah.
Pulitzer Prize 3 times.
I still don't know if it's clear if that was important or not, but it was mentioned in a few places. So I'd be interested in seeing as you know a bit about him. I'd love to hear if you think it was a purposeful thing or if they're just the stamps that they had on hand. On the back, a return address of Buckley Crist at the nearby Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois. The package obviously was picked up, was found, and it was returned to Crist. Because they're like, well, it's obviously Crist has sent this. I don't know why it's here. We'll get it back to him.
Oh, so it's just randomly in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Right.
But Chris, a professor of engineering at the college, had never seen the package before. He found it suspicious, so he turned it over to the college police. And in a 2016 podcast interview with the newspaper, the Daily Northwestern, he said his suspicion was that it was drugs, so to preserve any evidence, he opened the package's wrapping carefully, which revealed a wooden box that had a little door on it, and the little door, as he kept saying on the podcast, had O-P-E-N handwritten on it. He kept spelling out open or something.
He's like, I just didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it meant.
I don't know what it stands for. O-P-E-N.
He's a college professor.
Yeah, no, I don't know why. He was just being... it was just a bit of a-
Open. The 2 words?
Open. Open.
This is
Oop.
It sounds like, was he disappointed it wasn't drugs? He opened it very carefully
It
to
is
maintain
funny.
the structure of the
It's
drugs.
like a kid at a
like,
getting a
"Come
birthday
on,
present
drugs."
open. Oh my god, I'm gonna keep the paper.
Please
for
be
next
good
time.
drugs.
But he, as he explained it, seeing the box with open written on it made him feel even more suspicious, saying, I had a chemistry background and had worked with hazardous materials, and they were sometimes shipped in similar kinds of boxes, but never with a stupid little door and hand pencil O-P-E-N.
I didn't know what it meant. I looked up on the periodic table. There's no element called OPEN.
And I said, I'm done. He handed it...
A question to you guys. Would you have opened it?
No.
The door? I probably would have.
Knowing
lost
what
my
I know
hands.
now, yeah, probably
Yeah.
not, but probably then.
Yeah, I would have been.
I've been curious.
You wouldn't think.
Yeah.
Now, definitely not.
1978, a more naive time.
Yeah.
It's a different time.
Yeah, but bombs existed.
Oh, yeah.
And violence.
Yeah. But apparently the word open didn't.
Yeah, that notoriously, Dave, was a word invented in 1980.
Well, of course. That's the buzzword of the 80s.
Yeah, Matt, do you remember when open was invented?
It changed everything.
It changed doors, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
I remember first being able to go into the library. We've been wondering for ages, what's in there? Lots of books.
Was it just the
Can't
word?
be sure.
Just the word close, and then afterwards it just said not.
Yeah.
Not close.
Okay. I mean, that could be anything. Anyhow, so he handed it into the college police, assuming they would then hand it on to the real police, as he phrased it.
Brutal.
Oh,
Brutal
come
first
on.
college police.
Come on, mate.
But
That's so rude.
They're just like ticket inspectors. Like they think they're the real deal.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck off, ticket inspector.
I figured, like, if that was the case, then why not just call the real police?
Yeah. Why involve a middleman or woman?
It's a unisex name, I'm sure. I think it's a man.
The unisex bomber?
The college police person, Officer Terry Marker.
With a Y or an I?
A Y.
That's a man.
Okay.
That's man Terry.
Officer Terry Marker arrived, and he was keen to open the package himself for some reason. Chris still thought it...
He was disappointed that the fun bit of unwrapping the packaging was done. Oh, come on.
Oh, but you haven't opened the door. Alright.
But he came in and said, OPEN? That means open. It's a word I've just come up with. I'm not going to release it to the public till 1980. So he was keen to open it up. Chris still thought it was drugs. He warned Marker to open the door away from his face just in case. And lucky he did, because the box exploded as he opened it, injuring Marker's leg. Small
The
fire...
best hand. Some would argue. Myself included.
I'd actually just say that.
Yeah, I'd say top 5.
Pretty good.
The small fire the explosion created was stopped out, and shrapnel was collected up. It was seen as being a weird occurrence, but as it was the first of the bomb, no one thought of it being a part of anything bigger.
The first of. There's going to be more bombs.
You are good.
Thank
You are
you.
very good.
Thank you. I'm also pretty and
There's
nice.
only going to be at least one more door.
As opposed to the Uno bomber, which was just a solo.
Oh, that is good stuff.
So yeah, it
The
wasn't...
do-away bomb. He has to change his name every time he sets up a new bomb. He's like, what am I up to? Ben Titwe. Bomber. Honestly.
Bit of a mouthful. Yeah, so it wasn't really talked about on campus all that much. It didn't seem on that podcast I listened to. It was hosted by two of the journalists of that paper currently. And they're like, we went back through the archives and we couldn't find any mention of it at the time. So
That's
it just
crazy.
it was a bomb, but it didn't really make much.
Police
news.
officer hurt his hand badly, or?
I think badly, but not. I think recoverable.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
But just the fact that there was a bomb, and they just went, oh, that's weird. Let's just throw
Anyway,
it
chuck it
out.
in the bin.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it does seem weird.
You should let someone know, I reckon.
And like a pretty brutal bomb too,
Yeah.
that it asks you to open
I
it.
mean, there must have been a police report and those sort of things, right? So,
But no media coverage.
yeah, interesting. Nearly a year went by without further incident, until May 9th, 1979, when John Harris, a graduate student at Northwestern University, which is the same university as fucking Christ, found a cigar box left at the university's technological institution. It was unmarked. It was just a box sitting there, right? Harris opened the box and it instantly exploded. Luckily, Harris only suffered minor cuts and burns. Authorities recognised some fundamental similarities between this bomb and the one from the year prior, noting similar construction, although its design was more sophisticated. Though I'm not sure if this was realised at the time when it passed. A lot of this stuff, because as the whole case grows, obviously more people are interested in it. And at this stage, it's still a small time.
But the first one was like, it had that return address to Christ.
Yeah.
So obviously it was intended for him. Well, you would think it would be intended. Unless somebody opened it in the parking lot. But this one is just left lying around.
Yeah.
This is random.
Yes. Again, though, left at a university.
Yes, yeah.
At the same university.
Weird.
So that's bomb 2. Bomb 3. A few months later.
The Treya bomb.
Oh. Good things come in threes. I reckon this is going to be something nice.
Do you reckon that applies to this podcast? Every third pod is good.
Yeah. Last week was really fun, so this one sucks. Every third one's good. That means it's always you, Jeff.
No, I was going more for you, but thank you. I'll tell you that. Matt obviously sucks.
This is going to be...
Matt's obviously the weakest.
Yeah.
But I think you and I can argue politely over which of us is the best.
Way to hear that.
Matt,
Nice.
you're doing great. So
I'm wearing headphones. I can hear every word you're saying.
This is so interesting.
I'll be hearing this again as I edit it.
Yeah, you will.
Hi, Matt,
Hi,
the future.
Matt. Mwah. Give him a kiss, Dave.
Bad news comes in 2s in this case.
Good news comes in threes. I reckon this will be an explosion of love.
Yeah, is it a love explosion, also
Love
known
bomb.
as a cum?
Oh.
Sorry. I'm not, actually. That's funny.
A few months later, on November the 15th, 1979, on an American Airlines flight 444 from Chicago to Washington, D.C., a bomb in a mailbag in the cargo hold failed to explode, as apparently intended, but instead caught fire. The flight had an emergency landing, 12 people were treated for smooth inhalation.
On a plane?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Was it a university plane?
No, it was not.
How many universities have their own plane?
Bet you those
Simpsons?
dogs at Yale.
Harvard could use. No, Yale could use an international airport. Larry Bird's his scores are so bad that Mr. Burns to get in would have to donate an international airport. Yale could use an international airport, Mr. Burns.
So
Put her back in, she ain't done yet. That's good stuff.
I think this might be the one where there was in the bomb there was a mechanism that meant it would go off when it reached a certain altitude.
Wow.
That's
So
really
they were
advanced,
becoming
right?
more and more advanced.
Really sophisticated. And the design of the boxes is getting better. So
Yeah.
someone's taking a woodworking class.
Love that.
They're starting to be in different shapes.
Yeah, then they kind of engraved.
Yeah.
Yeah, start out. I could only do boxes and stuff.
Now it's bomb 4. Oh, I don't know if I need to kick that. But anyway. On June the 10th, 1980, United Airlines President Percy A. Wood received a package in the mail to his Lake Forest home. The package came with a note asking Wood to read the book inside the package, saying, "You will find it of great social significance." Opening the book, it explodes.
The book.
Yeah.
So there was a book inside.
He hollowed out the book,
Put a bomb in
put a
there.
bomb in it.
Hey.
Good book bombs.
So,
Hollow out the book.
that's-
Dave, how do you feel about that as a book lover?
well, I mean, I actually do love when people hollow out books and hide stuff in them.
Like a gun.
Yeah, gun book. But what happened to Percy?
I'm
He's
just
just
gonna
dead.
hide another book.
The explosion gave Wood cuts and bruises.
I think so. There must be. Obviously, it's still terrifying, but not the biggest explosions if they're not blowing people's fingers off
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe it blew up his breathing. Imagine
You'd
that
be
being afraid
scared.
to open
You'd
a
be
book.
scared.
Yeah, you'd make your kids open it for you just to check. Just to check.
Yeah.
You know? Kind of like how they used to, like the royals used to make somebody test their food.
Yeah.
You know?
Stevie, can you come in here?
Yeah. Yes,
Open
Daddy?
this. Open this up, away from me. Point it at your face.
Oh, good boy. Give Daddy the book.
The initials
Can't wait to have kids.
The initials FC were later found etched in the part of the button. And like the first bomb, this one also had Eugene O'Neill's stamps, making authorities wonder if it was a deliberate choice. Something noteworthy about O'Neill is that the playwright was an artist.
Oh, there you go.
I think I still don't know if that...
Just in general.
Yeah.
It was like, I love anarchists.
Yeah. Yeah, love it.
Okay.
Love that. Love what they're up to.
I love a bit of anarchy and I love people who stuff. Not entirely sure. Continue.
In 1979 or 1980,
So, can I just quickly say, the media now started to put it all together and say there is a bomber doing this.
Well, that's what I'm sort of about to talk about
Sorry.
now. Not the media though. The FBI, either in 79 or 80, noted the similarities between these initial 4 bombs and opened an investigation into one case which they dubbed Unibomb. The UN for universities, the A for airlines, and the bomb for bombs.
Oh, that's where Unibomb comes from.
Yeah.
I definitely thought it was Unibomb.
Right.
But Unibomb.
I thought it was Unibomber too, and I think I did always think it just meant somehow it was one bombing. Like that was, I said Uno bomb before, but I thought it was Unibomb. I thought it was something about one bomb, but I just obviously knew nothing about it. But the task force also included members of the ATF,
Yeah, that's right.
and the US Postal Inspection Service.
Oh,
They were
the bad boys.
Yeah, the guys get the front line.
They walk in with their big glasses.
Yeah.
I think there's a plot similar to that in Brooklyn Nine-Nine at one stage. They have to go to like the postal investigation people, and it's wasn't there Ed Helms?
Yep.
He's just like being like the total bad boy of post. They're just like, okay. It's great.
They were apparently the US Postal Inspection Service were the first to investigate the initial bombs.
Post related.
And they were like, Eugene O'Neill, interesting choice.
A classic.
Bomb 5. To this point, all of the bombs had been linked to Illinois. The Unabomber was about to go national.
Whoa, huge.
On the 8th of October 1981, a maintenance worker at the University of Utah found a bomb in a classroom.
Utah! Give me 2!
But the bomb squad was called in and the device was defused without it.
Ah, something that probably should have been done from the first bomb.
So he obviously realised this is a bomb.
Yeah, the maintenance worker is the first one who's realised.
Don't open it. Don't open
Yeah,
it.
this is sus. So I'm not sure if it was just a more obviously sus thing, but the FBI's Unibomb squad conducted exhaustive forensic examinations of the bomb components from all previous incidents, trying to recover clues to who the bomber might be. But they came up with very whoever the culprit was, they took great care as to not leave anything they could identify, no fingerprints or DNA, and they made their explosives from commonly found materials like match heads, wood, nails, and fishing wire. I think it was in the early days, maybe with the Postal Service investigators, they dubbed him the junkyard bomb because all the bombs were just put together.
Right.
And are they similar bombs, do you think? Or are they being invented?
I think they're different, but apparently undeniably all made by the same people.
Right.
Like apparently the experts see them and they go, it's clear that these are.
Yeah, that's Picasso.
Yeah, you know.
The attack continued. I'm gonna stop.
Oh, 6.
Okay, you see if you can keep up. The attacks continued. On May the 5th, 1982, a package was delivered to Patrick Fisher, head of the computer science department at Vanderbilt University in Tennessee. It didn't make it to him though, as it exploded in the hands of his secretary, Janet Smith, who got shrapnel wounds to her body and burns to her hands.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean that's sending bombs around. There's no guarantee it's going to get to the person who addressed
Yeah.
it.
It's a victimless crime.
But also, as a secretary, I imagine a large part of your job, or at least certainly a part of it, would be handling mail.
Yeah.
Now she can't do her job.
On July 2, 1982.
7.
And this is 4 years.
I like it. And he gives me a very obvious look, as if like, there's another one here, Jess.
July 2, 1982, at the University of California, engineering professor, I'm going to say Diogenes Angelikos, also suffered severe burns and shrapnel wounds after picking up what he believed to be a turpentine can that he found left in the common room of the computer science building during construction. There was construction going on. He's like, oh, this should be able to move it to where it should be.
Whoa!
Yes. And these ones also, I don't really talk about that in the report, but obviously these ones have to be handled. No one's mailing the turpentine.
Yeah. So where's the CCTV?
Yeah, I mean, these are things that you wouldn't just wouldn't be able to do anymore. I'm guessing there's just no CCTV. You know, it's so long ago to record things.
Yeah. Oh, imagine if you were alive.
I can't.
I don't think people were.
No, surely. It is cavemen we're talking about.
On May 15th, 1985, again at the University of California, grad student John Forsyth picked up what he thought was a file box for another student's computer card.
But it was actually bomb number 8.
Yes.
Really? So he's gone silent for 3 years then?
Yeah, so there are breaks, there are sort of jumps in and out a little bit.
Each time you'd be hoping they died or something.
Yeah.
Or gone to jail or whatever.
Yeah, you'd be wondering what's happened stopped.
But also then people would kind of forget about it and not be worried about things.
Like when last year people were putting needles in strawberries.
Yeah.
And for about 3 months I was like, I couldn't put a strawberry in my mouth.
Yeah.
In Australia here, I'd have to chop it up because I'd freak out otherwise. And the other day I was just eating one and it popped into my mind and I was like, oh!
Yeah, you just forget about it. So
you go back to normal life.
Those years people forget, so they're not as on high alert, and then it's easier to attack them.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, it's a huge country.
Yeah.
Turpentine sales crashed.
Yeah, you like daily. Never before has it happened with a turpentine can. So
Yeah. Of course you wouldn't.
I mean, how do you live like that if you're looking at every object like, oh, is that
A bomb?
Is that the bomber's plan to make people scared of everything?
Dave, every time I look at you, I go, now that's the bomb.
Oh yeah.
It's just every now and then I look like I'm building up a little bit.
Yeah, I need it.
We really shit all over it in
Need
real
it.
life. So every now and then you just go, pick it back up again.
Now then you got to tell me it's the bomb.
So John Hauser picked up what he thought was a file box of another student's computer card, and he'd been sitting there for days. So he picked it up thinking, oh, I'll figure out who the owner is so I can return it, and then opened it, detonating the bomb.
Wow.
And quite interesting.
Yes. The victim of the previous bombing, 3 years prior, helicopter, heard the explosion and rushed to offer assistance.
No way.
Unfortunately, the explosion meant the council lost much of the use of his right arm, and many other damaged had been become a pilot wrap.
What?
Again, the bomb had been misconstrued.
That seems like the worst injury so far.
Yeah, I think they are becoming more serious. The one, I think, Angela Coffey's one was really heartbreaking as well. He was the one who was going through his wife, and he ended up dying.
Oh no.
So he ended up, he was doing a skin testing, so he was the one caring for her, but it meant, you know, just his last time with her was,
Yeah.
That's
awful.
Yes. So yes, sort of apologise for running through this like a list, but there are quite a few, and I sort of wanted to mention more.
Yeah.
But you could go into any of these stories. June 13th, 1985, the Boeing company in Washington found a bomb that he had it
Number 9.
Again, this one has FC etched into it.
Yeah, that's
FC.
I'll stop mentioning because they call out FC.
Frederick Cumberbatch.
Oh, that's a good name.
Is it Frederick Cumberbatch? Am I close?
Yep, that's the end of the show.
Hooray!
We got it.
I win.
It's interesting, yeah, the ones, the two that have been defused, they were found and obviously looked sus enough. And, I mean, airplane companies and universities,
Yeah.
especially, even the name, I wonder why university got 2 letters in airplanes.
Could have been Uni.
Yeah, Unair bomber.
Then airplanes come.
University airplane bomber.
There it is.
That's good.
That's the magic.
I reckon they definitely had a museum.
Yeah. November 15th, 1985. So 85 was a big year. 1, 2, this is the third one from 85.
if you're poor and eccentric, you're ranged. Yeah, but wealthy and a bit odd, eccentric. That's my dream, eccentric billionaire for me. I'll accept multi-millionaire.
I don't know if you get eccentric, but just
In 3 kilometres, take the exit towards C392, Nagambi.
I think it's got to be multi.
So multi than it's a billion.
So this package comes with a letter which includes a line. I'd like you to read this book. Everyone in your position should read this book. McConnell asked his research assistant Nicholas Suno to open it,
Oh my god, he does my trick.
which he does, and when it explodes, Suno suffers burns and shrapnel.
Why would you say open this book for me?
I'm not sure. I guess it was his assistant.
Or maybe the
Like,
assistant read the letter out and said, "Oh, everyone says you should read this book. Open it." Oh, what is it? Whatever.
Yeah, or maybe I don't know if he said open this one thing, or he said, "Come on, opening my mail." I'm not sure.
Yeah,
But
there's probably
basically,
something enough
it
to say
wasn't
that.
him that.
I don't think the insinuation is him going, "That's sus." I'll get my
You
research
open it.
assistant to it. As the attacks continue, the bombs continue to become more advanced and damaging. So all these explosions, they're getting more bigger wounds, more bigger. Is not what I mean. A change between more and bigger. They're getting larger. Stop looking at me like that. I can talk.
You're doing the report.
In 800 metres, take the exit towards C392, Nagambi.
I'm looking at you because I'm listening.
Anyway, they got more advanced and more damaging.
More
More
bigger
badder.
wound.
Yeah, more bigger wounds. But till this point, no one has lost their life.
Take the exit towards C392, then turn right onto Grimwade Road.
To this
Oh,
But all good
until
things.
this point. No, don't say it.
All good things. As Dave says. Anyway,
I mean, it softens the blow. I'm ready now.
on December the 11th,
Turn right onto Grimwade Road.
1985, computers...
And it's bomb number 11. Wow.
On December the 11th, 1985, computer store owner Hugh C. Scrutton notices a piece of
Continue for 6 kilometres.
wood in the parking lot behind his shop. Having seen it as a road hazard, he goes to move it. Unfortunately, there was another Unabomber along.
A piece of wood.
The explosion kills Scrutton almost instantly.
What?
There's a big, you see, yeah,
But it just looks like a piece of wood.
yes. So all of them have either come in wood boxes. Some of them look like woods, the cigar box.
Yeah. But they know. I mean, they know it's a Unabomber, but it. Wow. Okay. I'm just thinking like it must have really blown up, been a big explosion,
Yeah.
maybe not much of it left. Yet they still know that it's the same.
Yeah, well, I guess there's still shrapnel. They're picking shrapnel out of the body, and they're finding FC written on the part. Not that I don't know if that's publicly known. So,
At this stage.
but apparently it's unmistakable. These are all made by the same. A little over a year later, on February 20th, 1987, the same scenario plays out again in Washington. In another computer store car park, this time in Salt Lake City, the owner Gary Wright goes to move what he believes to be a chunk of wood. But again, it's a bomb. This time Wright escaped with his life, though he does suffer severe nerve damage to his arm. This bombing led to the first major break in the case, as a witness reported seeing a man in the car park moments before the explosion. Based on her description, the now famous sketch of the suspected bomber was mustachioed man wearing aviator sunglasses.
Oh, he sounds like he works for the postal service. Aviators. He's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy.
What?
Do you reckon that he's been like?
That's the sketch. Does that ring a bell to you? This is when I saw it. I'm like, I've seen that before.
He's got really weird teeth.
Has he got a tattoo on his head?
He's baring his teeth in that. Am I looking at it wrong? You know what I mean?
No, that's his bottom.
He looks like DB Cooper got a drug habit.
Yeah.
No, DB Cooper started dealing drugs.
So, so he's in moments before. So does that mean he's like watching them go off as well?
Potentially.
Mate, I mean, you can't always, if like at the university they're in someone's office.
Yeah, they said one day that computer card thing was there for like
Yeah,
5 days.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Just
in this
camping
case,
out.
he certainly would have been aware of it, surely.
Yeah, well, I mean, you
Kinda got
would have
far.
been in the neighbourhood, so you would have at least heard it.
Yeah.
It would seem that being sighted spooked the Unabomber, so it seems like that sketch of that person was him, or at least someone
Yeah.
directly involved. Because after that sketch went public, the bombing stopped. At least for the time being.
Yeah.
At this point,
Because there's only been 12, and that's like, I'm okay with that number, but
Wait, at that point you're aiming for 20.
nah, 15.
15's okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
you got a problem with a dozen.
No, I don't mind 12,
Okay.
but I know there's more, so now he's got to go to at least 15 to 20. 15 or 20. If it's like 17, I'm going to be pretty pissed off.
You know, you're playing God here. Every
I know.
extra one is another bomb.
I know, and I don't want that to be the case at all. That's why I wanted to stop now. In fact, actually, I would have, honestly, and I'm putting this out there, I would have loved this to have never happened.
I think you were to say would have loved to have stopped at 10.
Well, yeah, sure, if it had to happen.
Well, no one would have died there.
Yeah, you would have saved some lives.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Jess. Now, because you went for 12, you got greedy.
I
and
didn't
killed
go
the
for
man.
12. I did not go for 12. He went for 12. Anyway, Matt, do go on.
At this point, the FBI have no great leads beyond the sketch, but they do have what they believe to be an absolute link between the Wright bombing and the rest of the Unabomb serial bombings. And according to federal bomb expert Ron Walters, the bombs across the previous 9 years display a high level of similarity. Police now have profiled their bomber as a disgruntled academician.
I mean, I
I would have
probably...
said academic.
Yeah, and I mean, you wrote this. So...
No, this is a quote. This is what the police...
He's some sort of academician.
like a really smart dog.
I reckon, like really smart. Like you can build a barn with fishing wire. Have you ever seen a dog that's smart? Whoa.
3 dogs broke into my parents' backyard over the weekend.
What?
The next door
Separately?
neighbours...
Were they a gang?
The gang of dogs from next door just
Were they
wanting-
wearing bandanas?
There's 2 border collies.
They weren't the Beagle Boys.
I'm obsessed with border
Oh,
collies.
and they're so clever too. What was the third one?
A husky.
Oh,
In 500 metres, turn right onto Vickers Road, C344.
oh wow.
And so the big border collie and the husky get into the backyard and they're just running around playing in my parents' backyard. And then there was like a younger border collie and it was like, oh, I don't know, I'm a bit shy. And it was too scared to get in. And then the others were like, nah, come on. So then it broke
Turn right onto Vickers Road, C344.
in. And my dad went out there and they're all like, a friend!
Oh, but they weren't like run away. They were like,
No,
hey,
they were like,
mate.
hey, let's play! So now I know their names.
Continue on C344 for 48 kilometres.
Then I went and visited my parents today and I stood on their back porch and I could see the dogs and I went, Molly! And the both dogs looked at me and then they came over and I got to say hi to them! It was the best day ever.
Wow.
Anyway, I just thought I'd lighten up this bombing episode with a cute anecdote about some border collies.
So academicians.
Matt, how much did you enjoy that story?
I thought it was great. 3 dogs.
3 dogs hanging out, zipping around the
Good things
backyard.
coming, 3 dogs.
Oh man, what a day. One of them's called Molly.
Yeah.
Do you know which one?
I think the bigger border collie, not the little puppy.
But you don't know the other dog's name.
No, I don't.
Let's call them both Greg.
Yeah, Greg and Molly.
Yeah.
Greg 1, Greg 2.
Yeah.
Love
You know which one's Greg.
You know what you did.
Anyway, Matt, do go on.
So they've profiled the bomber as a disgruntled what did you
Academic
call it?
type.
Academician or computer worker.
Well, okay. Why are they doing the airlines then?
Yeah, but are they only assuming that because that a couple were at universities and a couple were at computer shops?
A guy's like,
Yeah.
we've run the data. 2 universities, 2 computer shops. 6 weeks later, we've got a guy. Some sort of academician. This computer's never wrong, trust me.
It's a Dalmatian. He's really into a cappella.
Yeah. He's got the Dalmatian. You're gonna talk, kid. You're gonna talk.
Tells them to put the sketch in the bin. That's not him, no spots.
No way. Obsessed.
According to the FBI website, the Unabomb task force grew to include more than 150 full-time investigators,
Whoa!
analysts, and others. This is how elusive the Unabomber was proven to be. From History.com, I quote, as FBI criminal profiler James R. Fitzgerald told FBR in 2017. Lab tests suggested that the Unabomber had torn the skins off the batteries used to fashion homemade adhesive by melting down deer hooves. And of course, no fingerprints, no DNA, nothing like that.
Melting down deer hooves.
Right. Just so it's fully untraceable.
Classic Dalmatians.
That's weird. That's too much effort, honestly. But I'm a lazy person.
Right.
I kind of want to move house because there's some mould in mine. I'm like, nah, I'm out.
No, that's not lazy.
I'm not cleaning it up.
Takes
I'm going to leave.
That's not some mouldy. That's you got toadstools on your
Yeah,
windowsill.
it's disgusting.
But leaving takes a while.
Takes it all up.
Just moved house.
Gotta find somewhere
It's
else.
horrific.
Ugh, nightmare.
Killed me.
Still, you get a fungal expert in.
Yeah.
Oh,
They seem like they'll be fun to chat to.
right. People are passionate about fungal.
You're a fun guy.
Mate, can you edit in some sort of like ta-da sound effect?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Jess!
She did that.
I did it myself.
She did it.
A fun guy. Yes, that is good. I'll edit out that bit. Despite the bomber proving too good at keeping their identity, the FBI were confident.
With a little
The FBI were confident that the Unabomber had been raised in Chicago and later lived in the Salt Lake City and San Francisco areas. They weren't sure of their occupation, however, with theories ranging from aircraft mechanic to scientist. And their gender wasn't clear, though they believed the bomber was most likely male. They were also investigating several female suspects. 6 years had passed since the Salt Lake City computer store bombing and the sketch camp. So
6 years, right?
and no bombs.
no bombs.
And do they still have these full-time people trying to track it all the time?
I don't think they ever shut it down. Yeah.
Wow.
Nearly 6 years. What? 6 years past. 6 years. Say something interesting.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Jess!
I was having that. Yeah.
You were yawning. I wanted to help you out. Sorry, a bit of a pull behind the curtain there, but sometimes the three of us feel
It was,
Not me. I only want to get more air in my body, but not to wake me up, just to keep me awake.
Yeah.
so it was over 6 years.
Thank God.
When on June the 23rd, 1993, Dr. Charles Epstein, a geneticist at the University of California, received a package at his home in Tiburon.
Dave, we were alive by this time.
No,
We were
suddenly
toddlers.
we're suspects.
Where were you?
How would you, because Americans are so Tiburon?
Tiburon.
Tiburon.
That's definitely
At his home in Tiburon, California.
Tiburon?
Tiburon. His daughter, that sounds like an 80s futuristic company.
Well, just don't tweet at us.
Here at Tiburon,
We're
we
from-
like to incorporate things.
We're from a different country, and you get
We
Woomaloo
speak
wrong, so
different languages.
it's fine.
Okay? Yeah, no, I don't think people would actually do that. It is,
No, but they'll let us know.
yeah, some way. That's like Australians get annoyed when Americans say no. I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm getting over it, like my hatred of it. I used to be pissed off about it, but now because of this, I'm like, oh, that's
Because
fair.
of Tiburon.
Of course you'd say it like Melbourne because
Yeah.
of how it's spelled.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And it sounds silly when you say Melbourne.
Yeah, I think it's. I love when Americans say no. Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah, that's where we live.
Love
And thank you for
that.
coming. You know, I'm over it now. I've grown as a person.
You have grown. You're in your late 20s now.
It's late.
Clock is ticking.
It's our birthday month, Dave.
Yes, we're in it.
Woo!
Gotta be in it to win it.
Do you remember when we were nearly part of the 27 Club?
In what way?
Well, that we were 27 and alive.
At any day it could have changed.
We've had 12 good months.
And then we turned 28 and we went, whew, can't die now.
Yeah, no. You make it this far.
You're immortal. That's my understanding. Do not shut up.
Well, I've lived for centuries. So, Dr. Charles Epstein, the geneticist at the University of California, received a package at his home in Kyneton, California. His daughter Joanna brought it inside before Epstein opened it to find it there. I mean, a lot of time's passed.
Yeah, it's over 6 years.
Yeah, I'm
in a
thinking
different
like,
place.
I know I've never received a wooden box, but if I was in America at this point, I'd be going, wooden box. But obviously it just was, I don't even think at that point it was even fully in the, the public consciousness. The resulting explosion, he opened it, the resulting explosion badly damaged Epstein's right hand. It also broke his arm and caused multiple abdominal injuries.
Broke his arm.
Yes, so the force is getting stronger.
And abdominal issues.
Yeah. Epstein was well known for his research work in the Down syndrome. So he was quite a famous sort of scientist. According to a 2011 article in the New York Times, I called it article, this is a picture. I think I was trying to say out of the obituary, but I mean he lived till his late 70s. In his obituary, the New York Times said, after extensive surgery and rehabilitation, Dr. Epstein was able to resume not only his scientific career, but also playing the cello, an art he had pursued passionately since boyhood. So it's kind of, it's like,
nice.
I love when people cop something fuck that is not at all their fault, and just fight on. I feel like I'm the kind of person who feels sad for myself for ages.
Mate, you've had a cold for 2 weeks.
I know, and
it's the lowest I've ever seen.
I haven't seen you play the cello in over a fortnight.
I'm pretty sure he lost fingers and he relearned how to play the cello.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because
What a legend.
I also think I'd be the type to go, well, that's it for me. But also, who knows? Yeah.
That's true. But anyway, there was something about him. I'm like, oh, what a legend. There's something like that's a feel good movie. Him overcoming and finishes with playing the cello.
I'm just glad that he.
What feel good movie opens with a man opening a box that has a bomb?
Well, I was just worried when you said his daughter brought the mail in. I was like,
12 Monkeys? It's one with the box in the head.
7. Yeah, feel good classic.
One of my computer most.
Oh god, that was a great romp.
I was worried when you said his daughter brought it in. I was like, no, don't open it. But I'm glad that it wasn't fatal right there.
Yes. Only 2 days after the Epstein bomb, the Unabomber struck again.
For the 14th time.
This next passage is from a 2007 article on Yale Daily News.
Yale could use an international anthem.
Early in the morning of June 24th, 1993, Yale computer science professor David Clementa settled in his 5th floor office in Arthur K. Watson Hall in the Basic Science Group. Having just returned from a vacation in Washington, D.C., Clementa found a stack of mail, including a package, PhD dissertation sitting on his chair. Ripping open the package, smoke billowed out, and then a flash. Clementa headed to the nearby bathroom to wash his eye before discovering more specimens. He was bleeding profusely. Rather than wait for help to arrive, he hobbled down 5 flights of stairs. In pain and royally annoyed, he headed across to the University Health Service.
Is that really a quote from him?
Yeah.
He referred to himself as he moved royally annoyed, he moved across the room.
Well, the quote was in pain.
Yeah, sorry. It sounded a little bit like he was referring to himself as he.
Yeah.
So he headed off to University Health Services. Had he waited for help to arrive to him in his office, he likely would have bled to death by this time. My first thought was along the lines of, bombs must be going off all over campus this morning. It didn't occur to me that I could possibly have been singled out as a target. I was not in a murder-prone line of work. I had no personal enemies. On account not being lovable, but of being obscure. When he arrived at the clinic, Lertner had a blood pressure reading of 0. FBI agents
Pretty bad, I think, yeah.
later found one of his shoes in his office, where shrapnel sliced through metal 5 cabinets.
What?
So it says how lucky he is. They also found his bloodied shirt strewn on the staircase. The bomb had severely wounded his abdomen, chest, face, and hands. And even today, Clementa does not have blood. The lasting pain was the primary negative of the but the attack also provided Clementa a new appreciation for the kindness of his fellow They climb like this to fierce, but it also illuminates them rather than he was another one who
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
How are ya?
Good, how you going?
Hey.
What?
No?
Yeah, I'm in the valley.
Oh yeah, it's really, really bad.
Yeah, it's raining and I'm in the valley.
Next week you'll be back? What?
It's raining and I'm in a
It's
valley.
raining. Oh, so we'll get that soon?
No, I'm coming from the other direction.
So what do you eat now? I missed that.
About 5:30.
one of his peers, he was a scientist who also got paid. One of his peers would be able to do that, but he taught himself to paint. He obviously can. And now he
No, these guys are incredible. So, obviously, when he was in such shock, did he just feel the pain?
yeah, he just to him, he thought there was powder going in his eyes, but it was obviously just a flash that just happened so quickly.
Didn't know the 2 stories of his own body.
Yeah, but it was just heaps of fluids coming right up. Ugh. So yeah, like we say, the bombs are getting increasingly
And that was
devastating.
only 2 days after the last one.
Yeah.
After 6 years of
An LA Times article covering the 1993 bombings makes it clear that while the FBI can see links between these two attacks in the 80s, the idea of the Unibomber was not really in the public's consciousness at this point. This is quoting from the article. FBI Director William S. Sessions, speaking in San Francisco, said the agency would go back and look at all bombs, including the series of mail bombs dubbed Unibomber. Apparently, a shorthand for University. That's the journalist guy. Apparently, no, I haven't heard of it.
Right.
Apparently, that's shorthand for University. Which doesn't have it quite right, and they spell it Unibomber.
Right, okay.
Right, so there's only like front page news.
Yeah, it's been 6 years. Maybe any worries about it have gone away, and journalists now.
I just thought it would have been like front page, he's back.
Yeah, that's right. But it doesn't seem like it is that.
That's odd.
On the same day as the Yale bombing, the New York Times received a letter from someone claiming to be from an anarchist group called FC, or Freedom Club. The letter was mailed from Sacramento just prior to the Yale and Epstein bombs. Just before they went off. The letter also includes a code they promise to use in any future communication. On December the 10th, 1994, advertising executive Thomas Losser was in the kitchen of his family home in North Caldwell, New Jersey. Luckily, his wife and children were in another part of the house where he opened the package. According to the Washington Post, they were preparing to go buy a Christmas tree when the explosion occurred, which instantly really killed himself. His wife rushed in to find the group scene, repeatedly trying to stem the bleeding.
Oh my god.
That's the most. That's,
Just in his kitchen.
yeah,
Far out.
And what was his occupation, sorry?
he was an advertising executive. So I mean, that's not
It's a
really
new career, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Losser was 50 and had spent a career at Burson Marsteller, the New York Public Relations firm. He was a guy who just symbolised integrity, a very square shooter, a guy who, to my knowledge, had no known enemies except how he was. That's 4 months later, the Unabomber struck again, and this is from August 1st. That's the last one. So this one's 16 days, that's right. So this is an article on August 1st. I think we've grown to, me and Dave at least, grown to quite enjoy.
Enjoy their articles. It's a great website if you want to peruse for interesting things.
Yeah, just and quite in depth on all sorts of things. Well, all sorts of things.
We only talk about interesting things here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
On April 24th, 1995, Gilbert Murray, Executive Director of the California Forestry Association, was about the size and shape of a shoebox and wrapped in brown paper. It was oddly heavy. Stranger still, it was addressed to his predecessor. The previous executive, William Dennison, had been a vocal lobbyist for the logging industry for a decade and led the change against environmental groups in what had been called the timber wars. Whereas Dennison was contentious, 47-year-old Murray, by all accounts, mild-mannered and well-liked. A little after 2 p.m, Murray opened the box. A massive explosion ripped through the one-story brick office building, shattering windows and blowing doors off the edge.
Holy shit!
So that took a step up.
Murray was killed instantly, the third fatal victim of the most wanted individual in the United States, whoever they were.
Whoa! Also, don't open other people's mail. Not addressed to you.
Okay, so I was moving out of my house and I found a letter that had been sent from Nando's to a house that I used to live in that I kept because it made me laugh. It was addressed to someone else, and it was from Nando's. And I was like, who wrote this Nando's? So illegally I did open someone else's mail, and they hadn't lived there for years. And it said, "Congratulations on your redeployment to Nando's." Like they'd been called out of retirement.
Yeah, like to active duty.
Yeah, it was about your redeployment, and it referred to their career as a Nandoka.
Oh, a fun time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I kept that because it made me laugh.
Okay.
So someone still is sitting there waiting for the call?
They waited for the call up, but they stopped living on Upsey Road many years ago.
That's great.
You should have just wandered in. Got the post.
Alright, it's me.
Aaron Peterson reporting for duty.
That is.
Saluting the manager, the 17-year-old manager.
That's gonna come straight out of my pay. Oh, it's just dropped in the deep fryer.
Let's get it out
there. So that week, that Murray was killed with that, probably the biggest explosion so far.
Incredible.
Doors off hinges.
Yeah, that's
Pretty intense.
wild. Considering it was like the first few were kind of like a bang, and they'd go, ow!
Yeah, you go, oh.
That was scary. But
Yeah,
this is like
a party popper has become like a weapon.
that's destroying a building
Yeah.
and a life. One.
The Associated Press reported that week that a senior federal law enforcement official in Washington, D.C. said, "Today, the bomb experts have confirmed the fatal bomb was indeed sent by the His devices are very, very clearly his devices, who requested energy, which I think you can understand why people would want to be
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
publicly talking, putting their name into
Yeah.
it.
Or their address.
The article goes on to say that the Unabomber is thought to be an antisocial white male in his early 40s, showing that the FBI were narrowing in on the profile, and that the public was now knew the culprit by the as the papers started to use that term.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, it feels like there was a lot going on, obviously, in America back then, but it feels like if bombs were periodically going off in Australia, it feels like it would be front page every day.
That's all we talk about.
Yeah.
The bombs were becoming more deadly, with 3 of the last 6 proving fatal for those who opened the packages. On the same day that Murray was killed, the New York Times received another letter from the terrorist group FC. According to the Associated Press article, in a boastful, taunting, and demanding letter to the Times, the Unabomber claims he belongs to a group that advocates breaking down society into small, autonomous units, and he offers to stop the bombings if major print media agree to publish a 37,000-word article espousing its group's views. If the answer is unsatisfactory, we will start building our next bomb, the letter reads. It also warns that they will be able to pack deadly bombs into even smaller, lighter, and more harmless packages. Clearly, he continues, we are in a position to do a great deal of damage, and it doesn't appear that the FBI is going to catch us anytime soon. The FBI is a joke. Sort of taunting the heads with me. He says his group's immediate goal is the destruction of the worldwide industrial system. Through our bombings, we hope to promote social instability in industrial society, propagate anti-industrial ideas, and give encouragement to those who hate the industrial system. So this letter gave the greatest insight yet into the bomber's motivations. It's almost like he literally wanted to blow the world back to the 1700s before the industrial revolution. That was his motivation, is he hates technology, and that starts to make sense. Some of these targets, computer stores, scientists,
advertising.
Yes.
But
yeah, there are a few that
don't quite match. Yeah.
Turpentine.
Yeah. Yuck, big turpentine.
The letter also discusses many of the previous bombs, noting that he was disappointed in the limited damage of the bombs in the late 70s and early 80s, saying, "Our early bombs were too ineffectual to attract much public attention or give encouragement to those who hate the system." He also offers an explanation for why there were long gaps between some of the attacks, writing that he took a couple of years off to do some experimenting. "We learned how to make pipe bombs that were powerful enough, and we used these in a couple of successful bombers, as well as in some unsuccessful ones." The letter also mentions the failed plane bomb from 1979, saying, "The idea was to kill a lot of business people who we assumed would constitute the majority of passengers. But of course, some passengers would likely have been in civilian, maybe kids or some working stiff going to see his grandmother. We're glad now that the attempt failed."
God, that's odd.
Yeah.
He expressed regret that the Vanderbilt University bomb blew up in the hands of the secretary rather than the intended target, but the letter includes no remorse over the more recent bombs, writing, "When we were young and comparatively reckless, we were much more careless in selecting targets than we are now." So he's got no regrets about the advertising side. This is from the Associated Press again. The letter also discussed the December killing of advertising executive Thomas Mossa in New Jersey, claiming his public relations firm Burson Marsteller had represented Exxon in the Exxon Valdez oil spill disaster. While the Times said that the claim was incorrect, the letter leveled broader accusations against Burson Marsteller, claiming Mossa was targeted because his company was responsible for manipulating people's attitudes.
Oh wow.
So he's sort of like, it seems like a real scattergun.
Yeah.
On the university attacks, the letter stated, "Some news reports have made the misleading statement that we have been attacking universities or scholars. We would not want anyone to think that we would have any desire to hurt professors who study archaeology, history, literature, or harmless stuff like that. People we are out to get are scientists and engineers."
Oh, he really hates technology then.
Yeah.
God, that's strange. That's really weird. Might be going up in maths.
The bomb maths back in Stone Age.
Get rid of it.
But I made
Long
it.
division. What?
The second time we mentioned maths, so.
It's on my brain.
Got maths on the brain?
I got maths on the brain.
Investigators by this stage had also noted the bomber's fixation with wood, as well as disguising all the bombs inside wood.
I love wood. P.S. I love wood.
I got wood.
As well as disguising all the bombs inside wood, they also noted a few direct and incidental things linking his victims to wood. For instance, Murray worked in the timber industry, because that's a pretty direct one. He was, a pro-logging organisation. But then Mossa lived on Aspen Drive, in Aspen Wood. Associated Press goes on to say that earlier victims included a man named Wood, and the Unabomber has used phony return addresses on his bombs, such as Ravenswood and Forest Glen Road. One bomb was encased in a book cover embossed with a tree leaf, and many of his bombs have included unusual wooden parts, and an early bomb had twigs attached.
Right, okay.
One of the ones that didn't make that. That's always
Maybe he lives in the forest. I mean, do you have to put a return address on things?
Well, I think that was one of the things. I guess in part to make it look real, but sometimes he used the return address to get it to his intent.
Yeah, like
target.
that first one.
Yeah, sometimes you didn't put enough postage on it, enough stamps, so it would be sent back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
The timing of
Just send it to them.
Yeah, I wonder. I guess it just puts people off the scent somehow.
Part of the track?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
Imagine if you put his real return or something.
Just one time, just absentmindedly.
Derek Smalls.
Damn it!
He's the bass player.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was trying to make up a name and I said the Spinal Tap guy.
The timing of the letter is also interesting, as it was sent the day after the Oklahoma bombing, which killed 168 people. Though his letter makes no mention of this attack, some believe that it's what triggered him to send it, as the Oklahoma bombing was getting a lot more attention. And if you remember back to my Waco siege report, the Oklahoma bombing was a revenge attack for the events of Waco. So a lot of these events are sort of kind of linked.
Yeah, wow.
So back to the demand.
In 800 metres, turn right onto Kilmore Road, Northern Highway.
From FC in the letter said, publish the manifesto more expected.
Do they send the manifesto as well?
I don't know if they sent it then, but they were going to send it, or they had sent it.
Because how else can the newspaper be like, how can they...
Take the next right onto Kilmore Road, Northern Highway.
How do they communicate with them and be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, maybe I feel like they. I'm guessing they did. It was all there together, but maybe they had another system. I'm sure.
Continue on B75 for 4 kilometres.
So according to the FBI website, there was a lot of debate about whether or not they should give in to terrorist demands. But in the end, FBI Director Louis Freeh and Attorney General Janet Reno approved the task force's recommendation to publish the essay in hopes that the reader could identify the author.
Ah.
So, like, I mean, on the one hand, if it does stop the bombing, it's obviously good.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we might actually just find
So they're kind of looking at it like a win-win in a way.
Yeah, but it was still there was a lot of arguing as to whether or not it was the right.
Because the idea of that was to sort of, what the bomber would be thinking was to motivate other people to join them, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
But honestly, it's so long, no one can.
37,000.
No one's reading that in the paper, you know?
Yeah.
I read the headlines, I read what I'm interested in, I read the cartoons.
It was like, I'll stop the bombing if you let me publish this comic.
3 panels.
Then they might get through people.
Let me write Garfield this week.
You know what? No, just make it the horoscopes.
Oh.
Then you can get people on your side.
Yeah.
Because I'm always like, such bullshit. But if it sounds good to me, I'm like, yes. Yes, Virgo!
You will get
if I don't
rich.
If I don't like Virgo, I'll read Leo as well, because I'm on the cusp.
Oh, right. Is that, you can get a bit of that if you're on the cusp?
I claim it.
I'm on the cusp of Libra and the one after it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, I think really. How close you have to be to the cusp? Like 3 days?
I'm 2.
You're at the cusp.
Yeah, I'm even cusper.
Cusp of the friendly.
It's up to the 24th. And I'm honestly such a Leo.
Roar.
Got a bit of Virgo in me too, you know, I love to plan.
Ah, the Virgin Lion.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a virgin lion.
Virgin in the sheets.
Lion in the...
Streets?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you.
I don't get it.
Given the green light,
He just made this funniest noise. It sounded like, to be honest, a lion.
I'm still a bit sick, so
Never
that is
apologise.
why I've been misreading my own words a lot. Has that been annoying?
Oh, no, not at all. I don't think we've noticed.
Right.
Probably just as bad as usual.
Great.
Yeah, it's no different,
That is
really.
unfortunate.
Maybe you're just suddenly aware of
Yeah.
it. Honestly, you do this all the
Can I
time.
write the reports, Dave, and you read them out? Maybe your reports aren't that good. You're just a good reader of
Yeah.
words. Not bad, Dave, I guess. Or not, I'm not sure.
Thank you so much.
Got him.
I love to read words out loud.
Anyway, given the green light, the Washington Post and the New York Times both published a manifesto titled Industrial Society and Its Future in September 1995. That wasn't the title, that was wrong.
I would love.
It's a polyform sentence.
Have you read it? Is it like the technology it refers to so outdated now it sounds funny?
Fax machines, put them in the bin.
Okay, we will.
Yeah, alright.
Floppy disks out the window. All right.
Get that beeper, chuck it in the river. No, put it in the river. We want the rivers. Put it in landfill. Oh no. I'm creating more waste.
Burn it. Oh, it's probably dangerous to burn that plastic. Oh.
What am I talking?
In 400 metres, turn left onto Mitchell Street, C326.
What about? I'm setting bombs off everywhere. Who am I to judge? In it, the writer described their group as the Freedom Club, or FC, and the initials eventually bombs. As hoped, the
Turn left onto Mitchell Street, C326.
publishing of the essay led to many new leads. There's also so many articles.
Continue on C326 for 47 kilometres.
Critiquing the essay. A lot of people who are like, this is. Some people saying it's rantings of a madman. Other people going, he makes a lot of good points. If this is a madman, then so is Karl Marx.
This is a madman, then call me mad.
Man.
There are people who still study it, and it's apparently it was put into a book and sold thousands of copies.
Holy shit! Wow.
The bomber's like, royalties be forwarded to this address.
Woodward Street, Woodtown.
For Woody Woodison.
As hoped, the publishing of the essay led to many new leads coming from the public who believe they recognise the ideas and or writing style. According to the FBI, thousands of people suggested possible suspects.
How many friends would you recognise their writing style?
Wow.
I feel like that's at a different time, right?
I recognise Matt from mistakes.
Oh, he kept stumbling here.
I recognise your reading style anyway.
What is this? How do you say this? I've never said this out loud.
That's all written in the report. What is this? How do you say that?
Mine's just a rant about maths and accountants. And you're like, okay. Alright.
So you're also anti-mathematicians and accountants?
No.
Just accountants.
Oh, I thought you were just making me look to the uniform. Okay.
No, yeah.
Mathematicians are fine, I guess. They're just nerds.
I haven't said anything about hating mathematicians or
Accountants. Yet.
one person who thought she recognised the language used in the manifesto was a woman named Linda Patton. Noticing similarities to the letters her husband David Kaczynski received from his older brother Ted. Bringing this to her husband's attention, David was dubious, saying, I thought I was going to read the first page of this, turn it on and say, see, I told you so. But on an emotional level, it just sounded like my brother. History.com describes David's brother Ted as a precocious math genius raised in the Chicago area.
Oh, I don't think they'd have an article on him if he wasn't secretly
Good point, Dave.
He had won a scholarship to attend Harvard University at the age of 16, and in 1967 became the youngest ever professor of mathematics at the University of California.
Whoa!
But just 2 years later, he left modern society behind to live in the woods.
That's what you said.
Growing,
I
foraging,
hate it when you're
and hunting
surprised
his
that
own
I've
food.
said something genius.
Alright, well, let me just say
That's what Jess said. The idiot.
the professional people were looking for a Dalmatian.
True.
And you listened
Me,
to this
just,
and you found them.
just on a pod, comedian on a podcast, figured it out. He's in the woods.
It was.
Let's go get him.
You've said a few things where I've been like, oh my god. When you said maths a few times and when you said it sounds like someone living in the woods. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, guys, you need to understand that I'm so smart. The people at home have always known.
I think you just know too much.
You know who else is really smart?
Ted?
Yeah, Ted Kaczynski. Because I've never heard his name said out loud.
Maybe
Kaczynski. So his IQ apparently is a little higher than Stephen Hawking's.
Whoa, okay.
I mean, he was a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
after much soul searching, David provided some of Ted's letters to the FBI as a writing sample. They found them to be a very close match, with similar words misspelled restraint
In exchange for a reward.
Oh yeah, I'd wait for them to be like, we'll give you money for it. No.
He made a deal with them. He said no death penalty.
Oh.
And I think he really loved his brother, but he was obviously living in a whole other world.
Yes.
Anyway, so those samples of his writing was enough to organise a warrant for the FBI, and on April the 3rd, 1996, Ted Kaczynski was arrested at his shack near Kyneton. Due to the nature of the crimes being investigated, it was a painstaking search, with agents wary of booby traps and live explosives.
Yeah, that's what you'd be scared of with somebody like this.
They x-rayed everything as they went, just to make sure. And this proved wise.
Every piece of wood could have a bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything could be a bomb.
And you said it proved to be wise.
Proved to be wise, as according to Smithsonian.com. Inside the cabin, they found bomb-making materials, a live bomb ready to load, which they were luckily realised. The original manifesto manuscript, obviously,
Yeah.
and 40,000 pages of journals recording Kaczynski's daily life, bombing campaign, his anger.
Oh my god. So a big confession.
Yeah. The Freedom Club had a membership requirement.
Yeah.
Oh wow. He's the first member.
Yeah. So he's
Founding. The founding
member.
He's always talking in the plural, we're the Freedom Club, but it was just only ever him. So after using so many clever tricks to hide his identity, it was his own words that brought him undone. His 17-year reign of terror, resulting in the deaths of 3 people and the injuries of 23 others, was final.
And so he was at the cabin and was just arrested outside.
In the doorway,
Wow.
He really, he was really anti-technology. There was no plumbing, electricity, anything. He hunted squirrels and ate berries. He just lived full, pre-industrial lifestyle. Apparently I read somewhere that one of the things, he moved out there I think before he started sending the bombs, and one of the things that maybe started triggering him was he was living in quite a secluded area, and more there'd be RVs coming through, and he'd have more people sort of approaching in space, I guess.
Wow. But obviously
With fax machines.
But he's travelled distances to.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of them seem like they've been dropped off.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that sketch I think was of him. I think.
Yeah, but then others, obviously, it's easy to nail it. But that's it.
But I mean, he's also he's an he worked at a university. He's sort of, as far as anyone knows, he's a respectable guy. He's decided to
Do they ever know how he chose the professors and things that he sent them to?
Sort of. I'll
Just continue as you've written it, I reckon, and you'll give us the information that we want.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just so fascinated.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a bit spooked, actually.
Yeah, me too. It's been, some of it's so heartbreaking reading the accounts of victims.
Yeah.
That's Christmas one especially.
That's
really,
awful.
absolutely. I mean, they all are, but that one especially, I don't know, just was like, oh.
On a more immediate level, though, after we finish recording tonight, I have to go to work at Triple J, where I am alone in the 4th floor in the dark.
With a lot of wood.
For 6 hours.
But also a really good song. One of whom listens to this show.
Yeah, he does.
He's
Good
a legend.
dude.
He calls me Mr. Stewart when I come in.
He calls me Bob. So,
That's interesting. He's a little more comfortable with you, obviously.
yeah, I'm there a lot.
We talk food.
Okay.
Normally it's like him trying to pep me up. Oh, Saints are looking mad.
He's sweet.
Such a sweet
For
man.
me, it's usually him going, you can do this, hang in there. I know it's very early in the morning. You get to go to bed soon. It's that sort of chat for us.
Okay.
Yeah, because I look very depressed. And I'm tired.
Well, I think it's a similar reason for
Yeah.
talking up the Saints to me. So once they had their man, the FBI realised that Kaczynski's unusual biography had also helped him in discovering his history.com. Though computers had helped the FBI compile a vast list of potential suspects based on the target.
All dogs.
Different kinds of dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, let's expand this beyond just Dalmatians.
I think it could be a miniature snarl.
So they were working off based on the targets and also the locations of the attacks. And Ted's name was actually on the list.
It was.
Yeah, but investigators, I mean, it was a long list.
Yes.
Investigators had believed they were looking for a man some 10 years older than he was. We felt strongly that his origins were in Chicago, and he gradually moved west. The FBI's chief after told the Times. How could we know he went to Harvard when he was 16 years old?
Yeah.
So that threw them right out. All their timelines was, I think that they thought it was
because he was the youngest
studying.
ever.
Yeah, so they're thinking. So that was one of the things that threw them off the scent. This next section comes from Smithsonian.com, and it discusses the trial. But maybe I didn't talk about what was your question before? Let me know.
Oh, my question before was just how he picked those random different professors and things.
Well, it does seem like some of them were literally picked because they had some sort of wood connection. It seems like maybe he didn't pick wood because he said the timber industry. Some of them was like he read an article saying that that PR firm would try to rehabilitate the image of exile, which was not true. That article he quoted was false, and even the firm that he misspelled the firm's name, which was the same misspelling from this article, falsely.
Oh,
So we just had bad information.
Imagine writing that article and then later finding out that your false article resulted in that.
And others were like he did teach it, like some of the universities that he spent time at. There were places he was around, so maybe he was just familiar with them. But yeah, a lot of them was just like I've looked it up in a phone. This guy works as the head of science. I'm anti-science. I think a lot of it was that sort of random.
That's not.
And that's why some of them were like, I can't, like people going, how was he a target? He's got no enemies. But it was just, yeah, relatively random. And often it was sort of like, they don't even work in areas of science that are even that controversial at all. Like they're trying to help people. But yeah, he just wasn't able to draw the distinction, or I'm not sure. So yeah, this next part I'm quoting from an article written by journalist William Finnegan, who discussed the trial. That's what he said. Kaczynski was put on trial in federal court in Sacramento in late 1997. The government sought the death penalty, breaking an agreement with David Kaczynski. David and their mother Wanda came to court each day. Ted, sitting a few feet away, never acknowledged him. His demeanour in court was polite, attentive, and calm. The shaggy hermit whose picture had been broadcast across the world now looking at him like a mild professor. A jury was selected, and the trial proper never started. But Kaczynski was locked in a procedural battle with his own lawyers, prosecutors, and ultimately the judge about his defence. His court-appointed lawyers believed his best chance of avoiding the death penalty was to plead not guilty by reason of insanity. Being labelled mentally ill was Kaczynski's worst fear. He tried to fire his lawyers in favour of a private attorney willing to let him risk execution to present his case, which was a political argument relying on the manifesto explaining why he thought his actions were necessary. But the judge denied the change of counsel, which I found must be so frustrating. I was like, but it's for me. I want to change my lawyer, and you're not allowed to. A psychiatric evaluation ordered by the court diagnosed Kaczynski as paranoid schizophrenic. Kaczynski asked to represent himself. The judge denied this request too. Checkmated. Kaczynski pleaded guilty rather than hear himself represented at the trial as insane. He'd been denied his day in court, I thought. This is still the journalist. He'd been denied his day in court, I thought, because nobody in power wanted to hear his political message. His lawyers, all talented idealists, just wanted to save his life. The prosecutors had begun to doubt that they could achieve their goal, a death sentence and trial. So they were just now hoping to get life. The judge did not want to see his courtroom become Kaczynski's soapbox, and in the end, each faction avoided the outcome it feared. On May the 4th, 1998, Kaczynski received 4 life sentences. I also read other places, Wikipedia, got 8 life sentences like this.
Right.
And it's double, but it means the same thing.
Yeah.
But avoided the death penalty.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. It seemed everyone sort of got their way apart from him in that case. He was like, he didn't get to. He wanted to defend his actions, which I imagine would have been very hard.
Yeah, but not to his reasoning. To him, I think maybe he feels like he could be like, well, here's why, and people would go, all right, understandable.
Yes.
You can have 20 years.
Right, but also, and I guess that's what the judge did. The judge didn't want him to use his court as his own soapbox. That would have been. Yeah, I think.
I can't imagine he would have been concise about it either.
Yeah, it's not like ideas of technologies gone too far unpopular. You know, people, especially people as they get older, seem to feel that way all the time. But but it is a pretty popular idea that technology is fucking up people's lives.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where he still is now. He's incarcerated in the Supermax prison. I think he's 78 now. And according to Finnegan, he remains a prolific writer, corresponding in longhand with hundreds of people, producing essays and books. In a report for the 50th reunion of his class at Harvard, Kaczynski gave his occupation as president. Under awards, he listed his life sentences.
Whoa, so this is a badge.
Yeah. See, it's dark humour at the very least.
Yeah. A badge of the worst. Weird.
Yes, but there's like I was thinking about writing a whole nother few pages about people who kind of follow his work, and there are groups online who basically he's teaching and stuff. Ironically on the internet, but yeah.
Oh, but that's troubling.
Yeah, so he does have a leg. I mean, he's obviously a very good communicator. He sounds like he responds to everyone. That journalist himself tried to talk to him early, and eventually he did.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a wild story, and it's amazing that. Yeah, I think the only reason I've heard the word Unabomber was Dave Letterman saying to Joaquin Phoenix on that famous. Remember that? I'm not there. When he was interviewed.
Yeah.
Letterman said something like, "Oh, the Unabomber's tonight," or something like that. And I didn't get the reference.
Edgy, though.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, and that was all I knew about it. So I was actually surprised to see it won the vote. The other one I put up that I thought was going to win was Black Dahlia, which has been requested so many times.
I'm kind of glad you didn't do it. It would have probably upset you, I think.
Would it? Yeah, right.
It's very violent.
Right. I mean, there were plenty of those.
Yeah, true. Wow. Well, Matt, you did a great job with it. I like the way you did.
Yeah, that was great, and you really didn't. Yeah, it was. You didn't skip everything.
But also, I'm a genius, and I can do it.
You did, yeah. It was amazing how you. Yeah, I can't remember what you said about the maths, but it was like, oh, that feels kind of intuitive. But yeah, you
My
genuinely.
strength is people.
Yeah.
I read people. So straight away, I'm like, ooh, what am I hearing here? What am I not hearing here? Active listening.
I see. Well,
I'm filling
the FBI.
filling the letter A. Has anyone recently lost someone?
I didn't say I'm psychic
Yeah.
a medium.
What's not being said here? Ghosts.
What's not being said here?
Which letter of
Okay,
the
no
alphabet?
one's saying they're enjoying this. Okay.
Oh, that stuff is real hard to watch when it's going badly.
Oh.
Imagine the edited and the TV specials that end up. Remember, there was popular primetime TV for a little while.
Yeah,
John Edwards.
Crossing over.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The edited out parts were good.
I meant B.
Yeah, those editors are kind.
And still it was an awkward watch from the small parts I saw. But good on John Edwards if you are listening.
Yeah, I'm assuming he is.
You're doing great work. Well, yeah, that's the thing. He's trying not to. He's trying to tune us out, but...
He's just trying to chill out. He's in the bath. Having a soak.
Yeah.
In the tub.
Yeah.
No glass of vino in the tub.
Oh.
People are talking about me. Again,
well,
leave me alone. I'm soaking in the tub.
John Edwards, you're living a great life. Oh.
Yeah, I think he's a millionaire from all that line.
Dave the Skeptic. Ooh, bad boy.
Oh, bad boy.
Well, that is the end of the report. Thank you so much for listening. And you know what happens after?
We'll do one after that.
Yeah, it's the after show, which starts with the fact, quote, or question segment. Dave, can you explain it while I cough?
Okay, well, when Matt coughs away there, the fact, quote, or question segment is part of our Patreon rewards system. Now, we've got a few tiers. If you want to support the show, you listen every week, and you think it's a good thing you want to keep going after all these years, you can go to patreon.com/dogoonpod, chip in a couple of bucks each month. $2, $5, $10, whatever it is. And there's different levels. You get different rewards, including you get to vote for topics, like Matt said this week. You get 2 bonus episodes at a certain level. You get shout-outs. You're part of the Facebook group on Patreon where people discuss all things Do Go On, and even some things not related to Do Go On, but it's still fun in there. And
could there be fun things that aren't Do Go On?
I don't think so, no. That's why I chuckled when Dave said, it's still fun. It's like he's just being kind.
And also, Matt does a thing called the Fact, Quote, or Question segment, where people at the Sydney Scheinberg Deluxe Package Rest in Peace Memorial level submit a fact, quote, or a question for Matt to read out, and also they give themselves a title.
That's right. That same level also gets to vote on 2 of the topics. So there's one lower level gets to vote every 3rd week, but on the Sydney Scheinberg level they get to vote 2 out of the 3 weeks topics, and they were the group who voted today. So it's a small group, and it came down to only a handful of votes. So if you want to feel powerful, the Sydney Scheinberg Memorial Rest in Peace level is for you. This week it is a good friend of the show, Gary J, who was our fact quote question, who we met over in when did we meet him? I feel like it was in Birmingham.
I reckon I might have been Birmingham.
We met him with his girlfriend, who was... I love meeting the partner who has no interest.
Yeah, it's the best.
My favourite is when they're very happy to tell you as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
I've never listened to this.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
fine. That's okay.
I'm not saying that Gary J's partner did that, but it's just funny when people are so ready to tell you they do not give a shit about you.
Yeah, it's like, thank you so much.
I imagine if I'm putting myself in their shoes, I reckon it's them getting on the front foot so they're not feeling caught out.
Yeah,
Don't
sure.
ask me anything. I need you to know.
Okay, sorry. Honestly, I'm not offended. I'm snapping chocolate off you. So.
You've been wearing the loudest jacket imaginable, and now you're just...
At one point, while I was talking, I was doing exercise. Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't have to see it. I heard it.
Sorry, I've got a sore back from lifting boxes all day.
Well, luckily you're wearing cellophane.
Why didn't you call me out? I have no idea.
Let's snap off some loud chocky there.
Mate, it's the...
If he gets chocolate, can I have chocolate while you read the fact quote question?
Yeah, of course.
Go for it. It's 2 pieces for you there.
Fine.
So this is from Gary J, and you, like Dave said, you also get to give yourself a title. And Gary J's given himself the title, Gary J from the UK. I don't know if that's right, but he said Gary J from the UK,
That's good. What was
bracket, in a Ben Russell British accent, but I'm not sure.
I reckon he went for a Geordie Shore.
Okay.
I thought you were going to Liverpool.
Gary J from the UK.
There was that character on... character. Geordie Shore. Gaddy.
I think it's from, is it Snatch? You're right there, Gary, you're right there. Because there's that sort of enforcer duo, and one of them, Gary, I can't remember, he gets like shot through his afro or something, and his partner's like, get out there, Gary, get out there. Anyway, Gary J from the UK.
I thought you said Snatch, and I had no idea what you were talking about. You talking about Snatch. I think you're actually thinking of Lockstock.
Right, I do get those. Right, I love them both. Wonder if they hold up. Who knows? Do you know? Have you seen them lately?
I'm pretty sure it's Lockstock.
Right. Well, this week, Gary has chosen a fact.
Love that, Gaz. Hit us with the fact, Matty.
Alright, Gaddy.
Gaddy writes, I'm cheating a bit. There's 2 facts about sloths. And I want to ask Jess, either of them are fun. Bracket. Matt and Dave can answer if they want, but we all know Jess knows a fun fact from a dud fact.
Thank you, Gary. Yes.
It's true, Bracket. Fact number 1. Sloths are 3 times faster in water than on land.
That's interesting.
Wow. So
That's 3 times is a lot faster.
They're quite good swimmers. But then again, they are very slow
slow
on land. So maybe they're just like, I mean, they're not Olympians.
Right.
Oh,
But they're like, they're reasonable.
they could probably outswim.
I was going to say, they're faster than me for sure.
Is that all? Is it the same for old people? You ever see old people at the pool
Fuck, great point.
doing
Yeah.
aquacise, whatever it's called?
And they're like moving
That's right,
with
yeah.
such agility.
Yeah.
Alright, give me the second fact and I'll decide.
Fact number 2. Yeah.
Because that one's fairly fun. But I reckon I can be out fun.
I had fun with it. Fact number 2. Sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. 20 minutes longer than a dolphin.
What?
I think that might have elevated it for me.
Yeah. They can hold their breath longer than a dolphin. And
Yeah.
dolphins live in water.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Like
What?
exclusively. If you take them out of water, they like die.
No.
Yeah, no shit. No
Can we fact
shit.
check that? Can we fact check that, please?
I was watching some David Attenborough on Netflix yesterday, and like I forget which one of the series, but it was the opening one. There was a lot of montages, and one of them was of this huge pod of dolphins. It looked like there were 10 million of them.
That's awesome.
I could be exaggerating, but there were a lot, and it was sick. I'm like, I didn't realize dolphins swam in like thousands of them.
Dolphins are awesome. When I was in New Zealand, going along a boat on where was I? Franz Joseph, and there was a couple of dolphins like right next to the boat and right where I was standing. So everyone else was like, "Oh, someone saw a dolphin. Where is it?" And they're trying to look around, and I was like, "It's right here," and I didn't have to move.
And you weren't telling anyone.
God no.
I think it's over the other side.
It's like, this is my dolphin now, and I still have that dolphin. It's been very quiet lately.
Anyway,
You're a dead dolphin. My bath. Could have turned the tap on.
oh,
I forgot.
oh, okay. Well, it's probably for the best. That's no life for a dolphin.
I get it home. So many questions.
Why is it-
Gary, I would say, and this is also because I like you as a person, those are my facts.
Yeah. Gary's just a fun guy. Could you imagine Gary telling us those facts? I'm having fun.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Thank you so much, Gary, you bloody legend. And if you want to get involved in the Fact Quote or Question, go to patreon.com/2GOLPod and sign up on the City level. You can also get bonus episodes, all sorts of things. What's the bonus episode level, Dave? It's DB Cooper? No.
Yes.
Yep, that's right.
The DB Cooper level or above. And we put out 2 every single month. There's a whole bunch in the back catalogue that are still up there at the Mo. You want to check them out?
Get on it.
Yes.
And they're fun. We do at least one report every single month. We cut some cool topics. Our most recent ones are The Nanny and, like it's in the TV show, yes.
Yeah, I did a full report on the origins of the nanny.
That was fun. And Jess, what was your most recent one?
It was about the Harry Houdini,
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
the ape escape artist.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
That was great fun.
And we played a game of Would You Rather where we laughed. I laughed so hard
Oh,
that
that
I
was
was going to spew.
One of our biggest laughing episodes in a while, I
I
reckon.
love that feeling.
Often, I reckon the bonus episodes we laugh bigger on them.
Yeah,
It
we
feels
just feel more comfortable.
silly.
We
Yeah.
feel more at home.
Maybe that's what it is. The other thing we like to do at the end of our episodes is thank a few of our other patrons. And we do that with a little fun game, which is
Yeah, but I don't know how I'm going to make the Unibron a fun game.
right. Well, I mean, you could.
Well, he loved wood.
Yeah.
What did they make their bombs out of?
Maybe you could use Gary's fact, maybe a sloth or dolphin related,
Name
or like maybe they're who they can hold their breath longer than.
Yes. Right, let's do that.
So
Who or what?
Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins, but who can from Little Rock, Arkansas?
Oh,
Ryan Badami. Who can he
Ryan.
hold his breath longer than?
Ryan can actually hold his breath longer than another famous Ryan.
Oh.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh, the
No.
goose. The goose.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Got Meg.
Yeah. No shit, man. No shit.
I'm just going to cycle back around just in case and say Ryan Badami, Ryan Badami, Ryan
Badamai.
Badamai. Ryan Badamai.
Bad Amy.
Bad Amy.
Bad Amy.
But Amy.
It's probably Bad Amy.
But Amy.
Thanks, Ryan, and congrats on that breath-holding competition with Gosling. And I hope he was nice in person. I reckon
Yeah,
he would be.
I bet he would be.
He seems alright. He seems
Based
pretty
on our
dry.
episode,
I love a dry humor.
That's why I can't hold his breath over there.
Too wet under there.
Too wet.
Can't do
On
it.
land, he can hold it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's never breathed.
Put it in water, he panics.
He's never breathed.
He's never breathed.
Thank you so much, Ryan. That is me. And I'd also love to thank from Rivervale in Western Australia, Sean Brown.
Sean Brown.
Sean Brown. I reckon I'm nailing that pronunciation. But
Dave.
just in case, Cian Bruun.
Brawn.
Braun.
Dave, who or what can Sean hold his breath on?
I reckon that Sean Brown can hold his breath longer than Lenny Kravitz.
Whoa!
Really?
But shorter than Meryl Streep.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I want to put it on the international scale.
Yeah.
Isn't
Cool.
it? So that's a pretty small zone because I know Meryl and Lenny are, I think, within 20 seconds of
Yeah,
each
yeah.
other.
He's
Yeah.
bang in the middle.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a middle I'd love to bang in.
I appreciate that. And
I like it
my
when you
God.
confuse yourself.
Oh, that's no good.
Is that anything?
I'd like to just to quickly shout out to Sean Brown by saying Gold Sean Brown. Some Gold Brown. Nearly works.
Like
I don't get it.
there's a song Golden Brown. I mean, I don't know if you could have got it, to be honest.
That was one of the worst things you've ever
I don't
said.
think it's that bad.
In 600 metres, turn right onto Sale Yards Road, C326.
Do you remember there was a
stand by that.
UK
Golden
had a
Brown.
prime minister called Gordon Brown. That one is fine. Gordon Brown. Taking
Yeah.
the right son.
But Sean-
That is good. Yours is really good. Mine's only quite good.
Well,
So,
I don't know about that.
I feel like
Take the next right onto Sale Yards Road, C326.
mine's so good that it definitely wasn't me who would have noticed it. That's how good it is.
But
so good.
thank you to Sean.
Thank you to
Brown.
In 600 metres, turn left onto Mollison Street, C326.
Oh,
Thank
Sean
you,
Brown.
Sean Brown.
Can I thank some people as well?
Yes, please.
I would like to thank from the Isle of Wight.
Oh, white.
Yeah.
We've gone brown to white.
Oh,
I'd like to thank Harry Green.
Brown to
Brown
white to green.
Brown to white to green. And Harry, that can hold his breath longer than
Seals.
yeah. The singer?
Yeah, all of
Seals.
the seals. Both.
You were saying that.
Well, I was saying the animal, but that actually does also count. Seals. The seals can hold their breath longer than the seal.
Yeah.
So they're all clowned. They're
So
all
Harry
clounted and also counted.
He goes to SeaWorld and he's like, I'll show you how it's done.
Seal world?
Seals.
There's a world of seals?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I bet they don't treat them humanely.
Definitely not. Thank you very much to Harry, the Isle of Wight, and I'd also like to thank from Loveland.
Oh.
What? CO, Colorado?
yeah, but
I'm getting better at states.
Jess.
Love land.
Jess, you know I love to love.
I know you
And I love to love Loveland.
Oh,
Loveland.
Loveland? Can we go there on the tour?
Yeah,
Dave,
big
are we...
time.
Any updates? Are we going to America yet?
I've
Dave.
emailed some more people.
Dave?
There are people who said they'll email my people. We've got a connection this time, but I still haven't heard back.
But from Loveland.
It's like bang. I'm looking. It's like it's bang in the middle of the country. Look at that, Loveland.
Loveland. I would like to thank Thomas Coogan.
Oh, Coogan. I like Coogan as a name.
Yeah, it's great.
It's north of Boulder, Colorado, which is north of Denver, Colorado.
Oh.
Right.
Loveland. Well, when I think of love, I think of the sexy man himself, Barry White.
Oh.
Take the next left onto Mollison Street, C326.
Oh.
Love those snakes.
Could hold his breath.
Let's hear it for the snakes.
Continue on Mollison Street for 1 kilometre.
Anything for a lady. Who can hold his breath famously quite long.
Yeah.
Because of his deep voice and
Yeah.
beautiful
Huge
lung
lungs.
capacity.
Yeah.
But
My darling.
Thomas Coogan is one of the only people.
King enough Thomas Coogan, baby.
One of the only people this side of Denver, Colorado, who can hold his breath longer than the Great Barry White.
Wow, Thomas Coogan. Let's see your pipes.
Great pipes. Great pipes.
Thomas Coogan, when Dave organised this tour, we're I mean, we've promised so many places, but I'd love to drop by Loveland. I mean, that's somewhere near Lucifer?
Yeah, not that far from Denver.
We gotta get to that airport. And while we're at that airport, we gotta go for the couple of hour drive to Loveland.
Yeah, we must. We simply must.
Let me tell you how long that will take. Loveland.
Coogan. The Golden Mile.
I don't want to upset you.
What?
But there's also a Loveland in Ohio.
Whoa!
I think that. Sorry, Cougs.
In 300 meters, your destination will be on the left.
Sorry, Cougs, but we'll never see you.
Yeah.
There's a Loveland in Ohio. Can you marry a town?
Between Cincinnati and Dayton, Loveland.
Oh, I forget how much good stuff is in Ohio.
They got Dayton.
They got Dayton there, and Cincinnati, Sin City.
If only they had Vermont, then we'd be happy.
Oh, but it's so close. It may as well be there. Let's stretch that border.
Okay. I would like to thank, finally, to bring us home, two beautiful
Loveland.
people.
Okay.
I love land and I love
Your destination is on the left.
these people. From Concord, California, let me say Concord, to Thomas Ambrose.
Ooh, another
Another
Thomas.
Tom.
Do we